Now to a signature issue here on 17 News. We call it Kern's Sober Reality. The reality is that too many people still think it's okay to drink and drive, often with deadly consequences. The latest case in point, a fiery crash Tuesday night in central Bakersfield that left one person dead and two others seriously injured. 17's Jenny Huh has more.
One of the cars crashed into this gate, ultimately catching on fire here in broad daylight. You can see the level of destruction left behind. And to my side here, you can see the skid marks that remain that show just how severe the crash was. The fiery crash caught on camera just after 11:30 Tuesday night at the intersection of Union and East California Avenues. A white BMW headed northbound on Union ran a red light, crashing into a Dodge Charger headed westbound on East California on a green light. The crash left the 27-year-old driver of this Charger dead. BPD confirming all three involved were men. The driver of this BMW, who was moderately injured, is 19. The passenger in unstable condition is 20. Detectives say both remain in the hospital.
And the driver of the Dodge was pinned inside his vehicle, so officers would have had to wait for fire department personnel to arrive. The
BMW crashed into this fence next to San Joaquin Tractor Supply Company, catching fire. First responders and passerbys rushing to distance them from the car.
With how far north they came to rest from the intersection and the separation of those cars, it definitely speaks to the speeds that were involved in the collision.
In addition to speeding, underage driving under the influence is suspected by the 19-year-old in the BMW. The sergeant says toxicology results aren't yet available. He says the deceased driver of the Charger likely was not speeding nor driving impaired. The speed limit out there is 40 miles per hour, but an employee says speeding and running red lights in this area is not uncommon.
Usually in that intersection, if there is a major injury crash, a lot of times speed does have to do with that.
This is an incredibly busy intersection at all hours of the day.
Hagan says in 2024 there were 37 DUI-related deaths and 731 DUI-related injuries in Kern County.
You are more likely to be involved in a DUI-related collision in Kern County as compared to virtually any other city or any other county in the nation.
Jenny Huh, 17 News.